All right, man, great win for our football team. Had a good feeling about this game going into the week. Our guys had by far our best week of practice this entire year this past week, and I thought our guys came really locked in to practicing and understanding what we're doing, and did a good job of executing in practice throughout the week. And I thought it paid off for us tonight, and it was good. We made another step in the right direction, and we got to keep improving. It feels good to go into a bye week with a win, and hope we get some guys healthy. And again, I can't thank our fans enough for showing up tonight and showing out. I thought they was a big part of our victory, and I appreciate them so much for showing up tonight. Questions?
You go to Ira over here on the right.
Willie, James went through all the pregame stuff. Was he a game-time decision, or what kind of went into the decision there?
James tweaked his knee again yesterday in practice, and so we wanted to see how he go through warm-ups and everything, see how he felt, and thought it'd be best that we didn't put him in there.
Over here to the left.
Coach, tonight was the first time that your team was able to get up on the scoreboard and stay up on the scoreboard. Do you think that this game was a turning point for your team?
I thought last week was a turning point for our team. I just think our team is just consistently getting better. You know, each and every week our guys are finding ways to get better, and that's all we talk about is trying to get 1% better each and every game, and we felt like they did tonight.
Brendan, top row on the right.
Hey, Willie, you've talked about the team learning how to finish, how to close out games, how to win. Amari's forced fumble at the end there to hustle and make that play. Is that an example of guys learning how to do just that?
Absolutely. I mean, if you look at that, I mean, you think about our football team in the past, you usually have ball on the ground and we don't ever get it, you know. It was great to see guys running to the football. That's what happens when you run to the football. You usually in position to get the recovery, and it was great to see out of our guys in this game to get to the ball and recover it.
Corey on the left top.
Willie, since the Louisiana-Monroe game, the rushing defense has been really, really good. I know you said it's about assignments and filling gaps. Did you challenge them at all after the Louisiana-Monroe game as well? Is it more than just fundamental changes?
No, I didn't challenge them. I don't think we needed much challenge after the performance we put out there, Dan. I thought that performance was enough challenge for our guys anyway. I just think with our new defense, our guys just have a better feel for it, a better understanding of it, you know. And I thought in that second ball game of that Louisiana-Monroe, we kind of got away from the 3-4 that we were doing, and that hurt us in that game. And so we stuck to our guns, and our guys got comfortable with what they're doing, and we coached it better, and we're getting better results from it.
Kurt on the front row. Left.
The defense as a whole, really, I would say that was probably the best game of the year for them, really, maybe not even that close. Just, you've seen the gradual improvement for them really all piece it all together as a unit, the rush defense, the pass defense all together at once. Just how promising was it for you to see that?
Well, it was great to see them put it together. You know, I think coming into the season, we knew what we can have as a defense, and again, we started slow, and we just needed to correct some things and get back on track. And our kids and our defensive coaches, they all worked well together and found a way to get better, and our guys are doing it. One thing we talked about is being good at something. You know, those first couple ball games, we couldn't say we were good at anything, and I think in the last 3 ball games, we can say we're pretty good at stopping the run now, you know. So we found something to be good at, and we need to continue to build off of it.
Coach, Ontario had a career night tonight. What makes him so good, and you know, what gave you the confidence to keep putting him in the starting lineup and for him finally to break out today?
Well, he's been in the starting lineup all season, and he's just been working his tail off. Pokey's one of those guys that he just work. He don't ask for anything. He just go out and do whatever you ask him to do, and he make plays. You know, we saw that throughout training camp and just knew it was a matter of time before he showed us that throughout the game, and it was great for him to have that game today. And Pokey's been one of our better receivers with yards after the catch, and it's good to see him doing that today.
There were 3 drives, I guess, in the first and second quarter where NC State's defense was pretty effective and had you guys moving backwards, and then on the next one you were able to find some success in the passing game, keep it going. Was there an adjustment, or what changed, if anything, for you guys offensively to kind of neutralize their pass rush?
We changed the plays. We ran some different plays than what we were running, and those plays worked. And when the other ones didn't work, we decided to run something different, and our guys executed. They went out and executed. And again, you got to give North Carolina State credit too. I mean, they on scholarship too. We're not going to go down and score every drive, but it was good to see our guys hang in there and bounce back and find a way to get our team down there to score some touchdowns.
Go to Ira on the right.
You guys defensively maybe could have picked off, I don't know, eight passes, 9 passes. And again, but is that just another step in the right direction? They're breaking up the passes.
Yeah, we don't want to lead the country in breakups. We would like to have those balls. I think all of our guys in the secondary, I don't think, but I know they all will be on a jug machine every single day from now on. So we got to get those takeaways.
Come back over to left.
I will say this, I was excited that our guys were being aggressive when it came to attacking the ball. That's something we emphasized this week in practice, and it was good to see them going to attack the ball more than sitting back waiting on it. So I think that's why we got some of them pass breakups. Now it's getting interceptions now. It's the next step.
Hey, Willie, what did you see from Alex Hornibrook during the week, and then how do you assess his performance tonight?
I saw from Alex what I've seen from day one since he's been here. He prepares his tail off. He stays out to practice with his receivers, getting extra work in, and he's up doing when he don't have class or anything. He's up in the film room learning and want to know the game plan, and he's a veteran. He understands what it takes, and I guess it's going throughout our football team where everybody's starting to see the work that he's putting in and is paying off, and knowing that that's what it's going to take for us to continue to improve is everybody to put in the work like that.
Stay right there for the shot.
Coach, you guys gave up 8 sacks today. Was it something that NC State did that, I guess, caused you guys issues, or was it guys up front not handling their business?
That's a tough question. It's hard for me to say it's something they did or not because I hadn't seen the film yet, but I guess I can say it's something they did. They caused it. So you got to watch the film and see exactly what it is or why we gave them up other than not blocking them. And I do think a couple of them we could have got the ball out a little quicker than what we did.
Go back to Corey, top left.
Well, I promise I'm not trying to get you fined. I think you had 4 or 5 personal foul calls. You say you try to coach that out of the kids and there's selfish penalties, quote unquote, but in those, at least a few of them, what do you coach them to do? What did they do wrong?
Well, I don't think all of those were selfish penalties. I thought our guys were playing hard. They were playing really hard, and sometimes those things happen. We just got to keep coaching them, show them on film exactly what we did wrong, and try to coach it out of them. It's just some of those plays are bam, bam, and it's tough on the referees and it's tough on everybody, but that's the game now, and we just got to try to play the game the way it's supposed to be played, and hopefully we won't continue to get those penalties like that. It was a lot.
Stay up there with Virginia.
Coach, it looked like you made a switch at kicker there on the last extra point. What was the thinking there, and will that be a position that will be evaluated through the bye week to see who's going to start?
Yeah, it'll be evaluated. It'll continue to, for those guys to compete, but we had planned on putting Parker in there to kick, and so we put him in there extra points to kick. We didn't have a field goal opportunity there. I think after the miss, so that's why we did it. But they'll compete throughout the bye week and make sure we get the right guy kicking for us.
Go over to Ira.
I imagine having a comfortable win in an ACC game, I would assume it's got to do a lot for the team, just confidence-wise and emotionally, especially going into this bye week. How do you kind of feel about where you guys are going into the bye week?
I like where we're at. I think I got mentioned earlier, I think our guys are improving each and every week. And, again, to have back-to-back ACC wins at home is big for our football team, and it's big for where we're trying to go and get our program back to where we all want it to be. So I thought that was another step in the right direction. It's good for our guys' confidence. It's showing them that they can play this game, they can play it the right way, and they know how to win ball games. It's just a matter of going out and doing it each and every week now and taking it one game at a time, understanding that if we don't play our A game, if we don't play our best, anybody out there can beat us. But we also know if we can play our best, then we can beat anyone that's out there.
Come back over here to Wayne.
Coach, you guys have spread the ball around pretty well on offense all season, but 10 receivers caught at least 2 passes in the game. Just what does that say about the talent that you have, surrounding the quarterback position, and what does it say about your offense?
We have a lot of talent on our team, and sometimes it's tough getting everybody the ball. But that's 2 weeks in a row where I thought we spread the ball around, and guys got some touches and made some plays for us. That's part of the offense. I think our guys are understanding. Again, we're not just going to have one guy with 15 receptions. There's going to be plenty of guys, and our guys embracing that now, understanding again it's about the team, and there's not as much selfish play anymore. And that's what you're seeing. That's why you're seeing a lot of guys catching ball for us. And to me, that's why our football team is playing better. They're playing for each other, and they're not playing selfishly.
It's the third straight game y'all haven't committed a turnover. I mean, it's obviously they're crucial, but just what do you kind of credit the kind of string where with the ball security and just not having those crucial mistakes too?
Part of it is preparation, being prepared, and then the other just being thoughtful of it and take care of the football. We emphasize it all week, every week. That's always going to be the keys to the game for us is not turning the ball over. And these last couple of games, we've done a good job of not turning the ball over. And we said if we don't turn the ball over, we're going to be in any game we play, and we got a chance to win them. So we got to keep playing that way.
On Cam's touchdown, pretty big moment, big spot, but for you guys to get in a 4th and 1, get to tempo, get up to the line, and execute like that, just how pleased were you to see that type of execution in that type of spot?
I was really excited again for our football team to finish the ball game that way. I'm excited to see Cam to get that run there at the end the way that he did. That's how he's been running all season long, and we felt there in the second half. We told Cam we're going to try to get you the ball more, and this is where we want you to pound them and make them tap out. And I thought he did a good job of running there at the end.